John Kumah was the Deputy Minister for Finance, and he resumed office on the 25th July 2021. He passed on 7th March 2024. That is just this past Thursday. And he was member of parliament for Ejiso constituency. And he's been alleged that he was poisoned. But then his wife was granted an interview that he was not poisoned. But following the convo of the conversation, it's alleged that they traveled for an MPP politicians. You know, there are election that is coming on, and they traveled for politics, like they want to rally for or solicit for votes in times of elections. And they said that they ate some food and it got poisoned, which is going on media so much. But what we are saying on Live on Debbie is that, firstly, our condolences to the family, to the wife and the family at large and the 6 children. To what context am I putting this video? Firstly, Dr. Grace Bodu was allegedly reported dead because of poison. And now, Dr. John Kumah is also reported allegedly that he was also poisoned, which is not yet proven. That people are tagging, or other politicians or other presenters are tagging Captain Smart to come out to give an evidence if truly this minister was poisoned. But what is telling us youth is that as we are coming, as we are developing, as we are going through life, I don't want to talk about politics because politics has its own way. Politics has its own way of dealing with stuff. But as a youth, as this thing is going on and is surrounding, what are we taking from it? What are we taking from it? How do you eat? Where do you eat? So if you've not looked at or chanced on the video or the live video of Schwarzenegger, you should just find it and look and listen to the words that she said. We are living in a life that we really don't know where we are going. And even the people that hunt us, we don't even know what they need from us. So that is why this saga that is going on, this poisoning, this death is telling us that we are coming, that we have to arm ourselves. You really have to arm ourselves. In your day-to-day activity, where you find yourself, in what you are doing. So one of the statements that the lady made is that even though everybody is bound to die, but as to the way that you will die, it depends on you. As to the way that you will die, it depends on you. Not to throw in more pepper that maybe they were at risk of their death, or they were not caring of themselves, or they risked their life for that. No. But what I'm saying in a nutshell is that if either is poison that killed our minister, that is a Deputy Minister of Finance, or either is not poisoned that killed him, that is too. Only the death knows what kills him, even though the wife knows better because she says she has been with him through all his journey and around. But we are saying from Life for Debbie that just take care of yourself. Take keen interest and be intentional about the things you do and guard yourself. The hula balloon that is really making the story escalating is that Prophet Nigel Gaise made a prophecy that a minister is going to pass out. For what he said he did several ways to reach out to the wife of Dr. John Kumah to pass out the prophecy, but the content of it that he didn't get the chance to talk to the woman about the prophecy that he has seen. And he's saying that he met the lady at Movenpick, which he's saying now that he's willing to bring out the video footage at Movenpick because that was when he was going to renew his visa. Yes, so he's going to embark on getting that footage, the video footage of him meeting the lady that is the wife of John Kumah at Movenpick, just to prove that he's a man of God. Because in the interview that the wife of John Kumah granted, She said a lot that Prophet Nigel Gaise is a womanizer, and anytime he visits a church and he does this, he does that, that is the main reason why he's not a man of God. So he's a false prophet. So this man of God, Nigel Gaise, wants to prove to the public that indeed he met the wife of John Kumah at Movenpick, and he's willing to provide the footage of their encounter. So now it's been a trending saga which is spooling. The family is saying that it wasn't poison, and even most of the questions that come up is that, is it a transition that if a minister dies, the wives take over from him? So is it that the wife of John Kumah is trying to take over from John Kumah? That's why he's saying that it is not poison, or is she pushed by the politicians? And I think one of the statements Captain Smart also made is that in a video footage that was covered by one of the TV stations, people were greeting the wife, and the wife had stood up to be in a convoy which came to greet her, at the sitting when the husband passed out. So they are pulling. But all that we are saying is that may his soul rest in perfect peace, and he alone knows the cause of his death. And his wife, who has been with her through Germany and all that, is testifying that it is not poison. But what we are saying is that as to the rate at which people are dying day in and day out, I use this context to talk to us, because I saw this contest and apparently I just got stiff. Issues about poison, because normally we eat outside. Even if you cook home, probably you are living in a shared apartment, maybe in UK, or you are living in a compound house, definitely you are going to share fridge or some amenities with people. How risk are you? It's bound for people to die. It's bound for every individual to die. But as I said, as to how you die is in your hands. So following everything that is trending about death, poison, is a caution to we the youths that we have to take keen interest about our health and about our way about, and as to everything that we do as we journey through life, and as to building this success ladder, so that if we should find ourselves in a verge that we want to be, our life wouldn't be cut short. Either with illness or either without illness. So I feel like there are some certain key advice that we have to take notes, normally to we youths that we are coming. That's why I have to gather all the them and make video on this content. Couple of months it was known that Dr. Grace Boadu is dead. That is a Ghanaian who deals in herbal creams and hospitals and all that. Listening to most of the interviews or most of the things that are trending about this woman, she's a renowned woman who has really worked hard and has a lot of hospitals and all that. It is circulating that it is poisoned that killed this woman. That is allegedly she was poisoned. And even the question is that if you consume a poison, how long does it take for it to show, or how long does it take for you to know that the poison is working? I know the medical professionals will help us in the comment section. My concentration is not about the poison. And a video that is Mafia Schwarzenegger granted on a video on a TikTok, that she came on a TikTok live, that she has made known a lot of recordings that was made by this woman, that is Grace Boadu, before she passed out. I really don't like making comments about this, but there are some key things that we have to know as we are journeying through life. Yes, there are certain things you have to caution. Even in your eating, in your friendship, how do you put yourself at risk? How risk are you bound on? Yes, so most of the recordings stated that from the horse's own mouth, that is the woman herself, stated that she was allegedly poisoned by the family members. So if you've not chanced on these videos, you can just look for it and just maybe listen to it for you to know what I'm talking about. So, but my concern here is that how portable do we put ourselves at risk as we journey through life in our day-to-day activities? How do you eat? Where do you eat from? Just a week ago, that was just Thursday, it was announced that a popular MP, John Kumah, also is dead. Yes, he's dead. And beside his death, it's been trending that he was also poisoned, to which is being a saga pulling here and there. Captain Smart's firing, a lot of people fired. The wife has come out to get an interview saying that she knows what killed her husband and he wasn't poisoned. And if anybody knows that he is poisoned, the person should be able to bring evidence as to who poisoned the husband for the laws of the country, that is the country Ghana, to deal with the person. Updating on the news of our past deputy finance manager, that is Dr. John Kumah, on alleged poison, to which the wife is proven to say that he is not poison. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, this is Live for Debbie, updating every Wednesdays and Fridays. Just a disclaimer, we give teachings on traveling. If you want to travel overseas, if you want to apply for visas, and normally most of the connections or most of the opportunities that are there in other countries, but we are not an agency. Yes, we are not an agency. Normally we are being mistaken to be an agency when we post videos. We are not an agency. We just give advice and ways as to which you might go through if you want your visa application, you want to travel overseas, and when trending issues come up.